HarperCollins presents The Last Train, A Family History of the Final Solution, by Peter Bradley, read by John Sackville. A note to listeners. This audiobook celebrates my family, and very many like it, but it is also a tragedy in 5 parts, each exploring a different stage in the evolution of an ancient and enduring hatred, and its impact on their lives. Though I have sought to provide a broader historical context for my family's story, what is known of it inevitably shapes what I have written. But what happened to my forebears in Germany and in Latvia happened for the same reasons and in the same way to millions of others throughout Europe, across the centuries, and in living memory. There are sections in which I have felt the inclusion of my own observations are justified, and, in the afterwards, I have added reflections on what I have learned and hope to impart. But I have carefully avoided making personal assumptions about events in which, to my great good fortune, I was not involved. Particularly in the chapters about Latvia, I have relied heavily on the testimony of those who were. Their voices should be heard. I do not claim that this is a scholarly work. Indeed, I am indebted for much of what I have discovered to the learned historians whose works are referenced. Though I have tried to avoid them, the fault for any errors and misinterpretations is mine. But it is also the case that much about my subject remains unknown and perhaps unknowable. In particular, the study of the Holocaust in Latvia is still in its early stages, and there are often widely diverging accounts, among witnesses and historians alike, of what happened and why. With these provisos, I hope that this book contributes to an important field of learning and to a still more important debate about what we believe, how we came to believe it, and what our beliefs can make us do. A growing number of scholars and organizations, including the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, IHRA, have, partly as a defense against pedantry, adopted anti-Semitism without a hyphen, as their preferred spelling of the term, to which I refer throughout as anti-Semitism with a hyphen. I do so only because that is the form most familiar to me and because, ultimately, Jew hatred is Jew hatred, however it's spelled. For the same reason, though the term anti-Semitism is 19th century in origin, I have applied it to all historical variants of the same prejudice. In most instances, I have referred to German place names with, where appropriate, the native form in brackets. Where there are better-known English alternatives, for example, Nuremberg for Nürnberg, Munich for München, and Vienna for Wien.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?